のか。 What's good, Lava? Heading to class at the moment. All right. Enjoy class. Oh, Cyberpunk Edge Runners. That's a good watch. Like Cyberpunk Edge Runners has a lot going for it, and I think it's because like there's just so much. There's just so much love for each of the characters. That is sadly facts, man. Man, it hurts. Yeah. Yeah, it does. And honestly, they could really make another cyberpunk anime. Like, obviously, it would have to be of a different set of characters, but they could definitely make another. Like, there's so much content you can get with like cyberpunk anime. Mm-hmm. I mean, they could, but when most of the cast is dead, I don't know how enthusiastic people would be. Well, for sure, if it's the same people who wrote Edge Runners, who wrote the Edge Runners anime, they could definitely, like, there's a lot of content you can get from Cyberpunk. Oh, So, Lava, there's some stuff I do want to talk to everybody about, but I know people have been busy. I would not want to live in that world. Oh no, seriously, like every. And the thing is, I know a lot of people were mad about like how Edge Runners was, but that's just in Cyberpunk. Like, regardless of what profession you are, yeah, regardless of what profession you are, anyone can die. And also, Lava, if you play Cyberpunk, anyone, any important character can die. Like nobody's safe. Yeah, that's the main point. The anime made that very clear. It's kind of scary because, yeah, that's why seeing David go through it. Yeah, yeah, I understand that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Man, there's been a lot happening on the gaming world though. Anime games have been falling off. Well, here's the thing, Lava. Um, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, the game that I've been playing, it sold over 1 million in 10 days. So off rip, this so far is one of the most successful anime games of this year to start. Suicide Squad, here's the thing. A lot of people are liking the gameplay, but I just have to say, people are really stupid for supporting this game. Supporting that game. And the reason why I say it's stupid. Look, I understand if you like the gameplay. Like, at the end of the day, if it's a trash game with good gameplay, a lot of people would love. Because as long as you have like a nice experience with just the gameplay, I mean, that's all that matters. But there's another big issue, and that's not the gameplay is not the reason why I think people should not support this game. It's the fact that if they support this game, that means they can get away with it. Um, oh, the spoilers are out? Okay, I haven't read the last chapter because I think I like waiting for 2 chapters to be out, so it gives us more to talk about. Liking the gameplay, King Shark uses gun. I mean, look, the main people who like the game are the people who just, I guess, just like Call of Duty type games. And I don't know, me, After playing the demo, the game just was non-existent to me. The movements felt very sluggish. Certain characters just didn't feel right using guns. And the thing is, the only character that really fits using guns is the only character that really uses guns, aka Deadshot. But the problem that people are not realizing is that the more you support this game, the more it shows this company that they can get away with it. Exactly what happened with Genshin. People kept supporting Genshin when Dea was out. And off rip, after looking at her, what her abilities do, it was obvious that, you know, Dea is a fan. She became a big fan favorite character, but they ruined her kit. But the fact that they still got away with it shows that they can get away with making trash characters as long as it's a character everybody's kind of hyped for. Like, this is just feeding the greed of companies. And another thing that is another big problem is that when you support trash games, and the reason why Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is a trash game is because this is one of the last times we'll hear Kevin Conroy's voice in Batman, right? And again, this is not only one of the last times we get to hear Kevin Conroy's voice, but it's the first Arkhamverse game that has most of the core members of the Justice League and Metropolis. They could have just made a Metropolis-centered game where it's just about Superman and his villains. They could have did that. But instead, they give us this. You want us to kill the Justice League. The way that they killed most of the Justice League did not make sense. And, most importantly, they don't know how Green Lanterns work.
Don't get me started on what they did to Batman, man.
Bro, did you see what they did to Superman?
No, I haven't seen. That's the one death I haven't seen yet.
Bro. First off, Superman killed Wonder Woman with
I heard that
laser vision. But they killed so Superman got shot with a kryptonite bullet by Lex Luthor. And he was still moving around, still kicking. He had all his powers. But his death was bullets. Just bullets.
So they weakened him with a kryptonite bullet and then we just shoot him to death?
Yeah. And then for Green Lantern, so he died by Deadshot.
Right.
But King Shark put on the Green Lantern ring and got the powers of the Green Lantern.
What?
That's exactly what I was asking.
Whoever was in charge of that game needs to just be fired, dude.
But the problem is the game is making numbers.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
It's doing good. People like the gameplay. And they don't realize that if they support this, that's going to give them the incentive to make more trash like this. Oh, God. You know what, Lava? Tell me about what's happening with the Genshin side.
Oh, I've been wondering about that, too.
Because right now, Genshin is getting some major heat.
What happened?
It's some trash thing that Hoyoverse did.
What did they do?
Oh my gosh. Lava. I need you to give me information on that. Because I know they screwed them over and basically gave them one summon on like I think it was an anniversary.
Just one summon for the anniversary?
Yeah. And also the game, a lot of people are finally realizing that the game is not fun.
Yeah, I realized that a day after I got it.
You know, okay, for me, I was around Genshin for quite a long time.
Yeah, I remember that. Like, you used to play it a lot.
And that's mainly because like there were certain characters that I wasn't interested in, and they were fun enough. But then that problem of being the same repetitive stuff and artifacts being trash as they are,
Yeah.
because you have to farm so much just to get one potentially good artifact that has one thing that's good.
Bro.
Wait, that's
That's why
trash.
that's why I don't vibe with live service games anymore. The only live service game I actually play, ironically, is Fortnite.
I mean, Fortnite's been getting crazy stuff. Did you see the TMNT skins?
Oh, not just that, they had a deal with Disney too, right?
Yeah, but they're... See, this is either going to be one of the biggest things or one of the worst things.
Imagine we get Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, God. Oh,
If
God.
they get Square Enix too.
Oh, God.
I mean, they were able to get Dragon Ball.
I mean, we already know One Piece and Fantastic Four are coming.
Ooh.
And also, apparently a version of Robin. I don't know which version.
Please tell me Red Hood.
I mean, it would make the most sense. Honestly, just add Nightwing, Red Hood, and, like, Robin.
I'm surprised they haven't added a Red Hood skin now.
Red Hood would literally fit in the game.
Literally. Literally. More than Batman.
But it's crazy.
Batman doesn't even use guns.
It's crazy that Fortnite literally made the best TMNT skins for all the turtles and Shredder. Have you seen them?
Yeah, dude.
Have
I
you
just saw them. I
Yo!
just saw them. They're really good.
And then, did you see the loading screens they made?
I haven't seen the loading screens. I
Oh.
might play later just to like check it out again.
Oh, so Honkai Star Rail.
Yeah.
It's made by Hoyoverse.
What's the deal with this game? That game?
It's turn based. It's just turn based. Now here's the thing. It's made by the same people, right?
Yeah.
So during Chinese New Year for Genshin, they gave them one pull, a single pull, mind you, 3 singles. But for Honkai Star Rail, they gave them 20 free pulls
I guess you can
and a free limited 5-star.
Yeah, I guess you can really tell which one's the favorite.
And then they've been hyping up Zenless Zone Zero for the longest. And the thing is, honestly, Zenless Zone Zero looks like it's gonna be one of those games that's gonna pop off.
I can see it popping off for a while, but I just can't see it like maintaining, you know?
The worst part is they're good at maintaining games when it's anything but Genshin.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Oh yeah, and all of China is boycotting Genshin, which is a large amount of the Genshin fan base. What's up, Raquel? How you doing?
What they do to take off China?
They just keep doing a lot of dumb stuff. I mean, the 3 singles during Chinese New Year, because all the Chinese fans were excited about that. Well, I mean, all fans were excited. I know Genshin lost over 1 million followers.
Hey.
Oh yeah, and then they kept upping the prices for banners. So you had to spend more money to get a certain character.
So they just see Genshin as more like a cash deal.
Sure. But yeah, Genshin at this point.
They just see it as a cash cow, it seems.
Yes. Yes, because that's literally their biggest game.
Yeah.
Their biggest fan base. And they care. They use all the money they get from Genshin to care for the other games.
Yeah. You'd think they'd like try and like fix it up to be like.
Wait, Zenless Zone Zero is gonna be trash? Wait, the TV puzzles? No. What happened with the second beta? I thought it did good.
That's what I'm saying, man. I think it's gonna be bad.
Oh.
I think the gameplay is gonna just not...
And tomorrow is going to be one of the biggest events for Xbox. Because it's going to confirm if Xbox is going full third party.
Yeah.
Because if they don't fix this, it's a problem. But this is also an issue for PlayStation, because PlayStation just came out and said they're going multi-plat.
Oh,
so the exclusive,
like
if they're whenever PlayStation makes an exclusive now, it's gonna be put on PC day and date.
Huh. That's interesting. Hold on, I'll be your second.
That's crazy, Lava. I didn't hear anything about the Zenless Zone Zero second beta. I thought it did good. Oh, and you know what, Lava? See, that's why I'm so mad about the game that literally was cracked to me by the name of Tower of Fantasy. That's why I'm so mad about it.
Have they fixed that? I heard it's been tanking.
Oh, Marcus. It's been bad, bro. Like, they're doing good things with the gameplay, but they're doing dumb stuff with anything but the gameplay.
Like the story and everything?
Like, the story's fine.
Okay.
It's just they're making stupid decisions. They fixed most of the problems with the servers, but if you change a server, before you would be able to transfer your stuff, now you can't transfer to a different server. So if your friend is in another server, you just have to start all over.
Screw that.
Exactly.
Why even play at that point?
And then they kept re-releasing Tower of Fantasy. I don't even know why.
They're trying to get the early release player base.
But the thing is, they already did that. And the early player base they were excited about the game. But the game started to get more stale. So they added more stuff to the game, to the story / gameplay. But they didn't increase the difficulty for the story missions. So a lot of people were mad about that. It's just horrible. And then right now, Xbox and PlayStation fans are going crazy against each other because there's now the big debate about PlayStation. Well, PlayStation did confirm that their exclusives are not going on Xbox.
It's a one-way deal.
But Xbox fans are mad that all the Xbox exclusives are coming to PlayStation.
Yeah, because it has me worried. Because without that competition, Sony's just gonna... It's just gonna stagnate.
Exactly.
Because the one thing that kept gaming fresh was that competition.
That competition between Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah, Xbox had games that Xbox players enjoyed, like Halo and Gears of War, and PlayStation players had like Last of Us and Bloodborne and all that stuff. But by
It's crazy that you bring those up because those are the main games that people are mad about, which I completely understand because it's like Halo is Xbox's biggest IP, whether people like it or not.
it's literally like when you think of Xbox, like Master Chief is green.
Yeah,
Like,
the Xbox was literally made around Halo. All the Halo games did good except for Halo Infinite because they made stupid decisions.
Halo what?
Halo Infinite.
Oh
It's
yeah.
a new one.
They should have built off of Halo Reach in a way or something. Like there's so many ways they could have taken Halo that would have
Oh
just
yeah.
so much better than what they did.
And Destiny is not doing good either.
Yeah, I figured that. I know they're doing like some Mass Effect thing, but it's not really.
Yeah, the main reason to get Tower Fantasy now is to play with the new weapons. Like the new weapons and new characters, they all bring something new to the story and they're very impactful. But the fact that they keep screwing up the game when the game was good when it first came out is crazy. Oh
Wait,
man.
so do you have to pay in order to switch servers and everything? Is that what it is?
No.
Are you sure?
Switching servers is free. But
Oh, it's free.
before you would be they made a way for you to transfer all your information from one server to another.
Right.
But they changed that. So now each server you join, you got to start blank, completely new.
Could people like share like items or something? Is that why they did that?
No.
So they
Yeah.
just did it just to did it,
Mhm.
or just to do it. Huh.
And they didn't even need to do that. Like when the game first came out, it was perfect. It was a lot of content. There was enough to do, and the main selling point was like different types of weapons.
I really wanted to come back to it at some point. It sucks that it's not doing well.
Yeah, right now, just give up. So. But there's good news though.
What?
Um, 3 new games that came out this year. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, that made $1 million in 10 days. Persona 3 Reload, $1 million in 3 days.
In 3D, yes, man.
Like a Dragon,
That
the
one's
Yakuza
kinda-
game,
Did
sold
you-
over $1 million.
Did you hear about what they were doing with that though? So you know how like most games have a new game plus?
Yeah.
They were selling that for like the digital deluxe gold edition. They separated it as a feature and sold it off for people who get the digital deluxe or whatever edition.
What?
Yeah, dude.
That's
look it up.
crazy.
Yeah.
There ain't no way.
Like that's the one thing that's kind of got me worried about a lot of that stuff because it's like if they start separating game features. Like behind
Speaking
money-
of that, Spider-Man's new game plus is coming. Spider-Man 2.
Oh. Oh, I thought they already had it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're adding new stuff.
Please tell me they're fixing Miles' costume.
Well, they are fixing some stuff in the game, any problems and bugs.
Right.
They're adding new costumes, new abilities, apparently new missions as well. So we'll see how that goes, obviously.
Yeah.
Bro, so you have to get the most expensive to get New Game Plus?
Yeah, for Like a Dragon.
That's wild.
And that's like dangerous stuff, man. Because if they start separating game features and everything behind like paywalls and whatnot, what's the point of even buying games?
Exactly.
It's like it reminds me somewhat of like, you remember that Shadows of War?
Yes.
You know the Nemesis system they have and how they tried to patent it? Actually, I think they did patent it, so like nobody else can use that system now.
That's just crazy.
These corporations, man,
You see, this is why I love Helldivers.
Yes.
Bro,
Games
everything
like
is
Helldivers
free.
and Lethal Company, that's what we need more of.
And the thing is, they confirm, look, we want it to be an experience for everyone. So, you don't have to spend money. If you like the game, you'll grind it. And the game is fun to grind. Like right now, I think they potentially have over 1 million people playing it daily.
That's what
Just like Grand Blue Fantasy Relay. Man, this is showing how bad it is these days.
These corporations, they get involved with the gaming space because they saw how Grand Theft Auto made like buku bucks, like billions, literally billions of dollars.
That is another issue because that is one thing that one of the big Disney CEO said about like video games.
They're trying to combat,
and that's the main reason why they got into Fortnite, which is why it's a problem, because at the end of the day, it's Disney. Because they aren't afraid to buy something and screw it over to make more money. And that's why I'm very worried about Fortnite, because the fact that Disney is putting so much money into it, I mean, this could potentially be very good, honestly.
Like, there is potential for it to be a good decision, but there's also a lot of potential for it to be a very bad decision.
Yeah, but this could be a bad thing for other companies too. For example, Ubisoft.
Don't even get me started. Did you hear what that dude said? What was it? A while back, the CEO of Ubisoft said that gamers should get comfortable not owning their games that they buy with their own money.
Oh yeah, that's so stupid. That was one of the stupidest things I've ever heard.
Yeah, you buy a game, sorry, but you don't own it.
And it's like, when it comes to Ubisoft, I'm fine with that, because Skull and Bones, they said that game, and it's really crazy, because they confirmed that, Skull and Bones is going to be a quadruple A game. Quadruple A? You don't even get to play your character. You just ride around. Like, Assassin's Creed Black Flag was better.
They haven't had a good... honestly, Ubisoft hasn't had a good game since...
Dang, Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
The original one.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I know people will say, like, Assassin's Creed Origins and...
Okay, the thing is, Assassin's Creed Origins doesn't have enough content. I mean, the story's okay, but...
It never really...
It's bare bones.
Plus, I liked Assassin's Creed when it was just about assassinating people and not trying to be Geralt in different...
Oh my
periods.
God, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Have you seen that?
Alex showed me some gameplay of it and everything like that. It's just so bland. Yeah,
there's powers and everything. It's like, this ain't what Assassin's Creed is about.
Yeah, it's like, you're not even assassinating people. You're just a Viking who's...
Honestly, they should have just made that a standalone game.
Yeah.
Because it could definitely do it. You didn't even need to put Assassin's Creed in the title. Just call it Valhalla. Yeah. Say it's a new IP. Honestly, it could have done crazy. Because the gameplay was good if it wasn't an Assassin's Creed game.
That's the thing about all Ubisoft games. The premise, the gameplay, like Watch Dogs Legion.
Oh my
The
God.
entire idea behind that, being able to recruit random people into your like resistance
Yes.
and
yes.
take down a corrupt government, is a perfect idea. Literally, if any other company did what Watch Dogs Legion was trying to do, it would be, I'd be playing it right now.
Yeah.
But because it was Ubisoft, they cut so many corners. They dumbed down everything.
And the worst part was the best content they did was the DLC about the main character of Watch Dogs. And it was good. Like the Watch Dogs universe has so much to go off of.
Yeah. Like the main character and like the other guy from the second game, I heard people really like him too.
Yeah, he was cool. Honestly, some of the new characters that they did add were very interesting, but it's just we don't really know much about them. That's the worst part.
But
Now,
yeah, like
this is why I'm excited because I did play the beta for X Defiant.
oh yeah,
It's their Call of Duty thing, which is basically all of their IPs against each other. Honestly, good premise because they have Splinter Cell, they have Far Cry.
Yeah, they even have Rainbow Six Siege and all that. Like, I hear that the gameplay for that is like really good.
Yes.
And everything like that, but that's also kind of got me worried because it's a live service game. And Ubisoft has been looking for that big live service game.
And the thing is, honestly, what Watch Dogs Legion could have been a good live service game.
Like literally,
it really could
it
have.
had everything that could have. Made
What's up, Christmas
perfect.
Bear? How you doing? But yeah, it had everything.
I could go on and on about this.
Both of us, man, because like it's getting worse and worse with some of these new games.
Yeah, these games and these companies.
Especially like the Star Wars IP. We need a good game that's not Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Because Fallen Order, I feel like, is just trying to carry, but it's like we need more.
Carrying. It's like the only like IP that's actually good.
Yeah.
The thing is, if EA wasn't EA, imagine
Facts.
how good Battlefront. Oh my gosh,
Bro,
dude.
a new Battlefront would go crazy.
Like, we literally see the potential in the mods.
Yeah, the mods are carrying, bro. We constantly get new mods for like any new show for Star Wars.
Any new show, all these characters, even Bad Batch characters.
Yeah, the Bad Batch mods have been going crazy. Kenobi also new outfits for like pretty much all the characters. It's sad, man. It really is sad.
All these companies just ruining everything.
I mean, thankfully there's some companies, I mean, it's not like a big list, but there's a good amount of companies that are trying to do better with their games.
Yeah.
How you doing, Christmas Bear? What's good with you? Who's my favorite character in this game? Okay, my favorite character to play is probably Hybrid Kaido. I do like playing him, but my overall favorite character in One Piece is Crocodile. As you can see, Crocodile is my second play character because, like, I actually just I like Crocodile completely. I do play Rose. Rose is fun. It's just that there's so many characters that can do what a Rose can do. Oh, bet. But yeah, there's a lot of characters that can do what a Rose can do, but better. And they don't need to rely on their transformations. Who's your favorite character, Christmas Bear? Do you mind if I just call you Bear? Sorry, look, I've been really getting into talking about like consoles and like the current state of. Well, I love talking about the current state of like games, specifically anime games, because they're. I feel like there's so much to they have so much to offer, but most companies just look at anime games as cash grabs, which is horrible for like the overall anime game IP. Favorite character to play is maybe Uta or Blackbeard. Oh yeah, Uta's very good. I know a lot of people don't like how slow she is, and I mean it's understandable. Yeah, I understand that a lot of people don't like that she's very slow. I'll go over here with. Um, I'm curious, Bear. Is there anything you would like to see in Pirate Warriors 4 or potentially the next game? And the reason why I'm asking that is a lot of people have told me what they would personally like to see in this game. Now again, I try I tried to be, I guess, you know what, no, I don't even want to say I'm a spokesperson for this game, because that's cap. If they made a Pirate Warriors 5, I would like to see Noria. Yeah, returning characters from Pirate Warriors 3 would be very appreciated. Honestly, it was a dumb decision because you're losing a lot of fans, not including them. Well, not including their favorite characters. I mean, don't get me wrong, they did put they did put all the Yonko in this game, which are very hype. And Odin, first time he's in a console game, very hype. And Gear 5, Yamato, very hype. But not putting not putting characters that should be in the game that were in the base roster already, it personally doesn't make sense to me. And it just feels like Bandai is being lazy. I don't even know if I want to blame Bandai though. Even though I really want to, because Bandai is one of the main reasons for like most of these anime games being trash. The Yonko are cool. Yeah, Yonko are cool. I do wish that they add Yonko commanders to the roster of Pirate Warriors. I mean, it was great to see that, you know, Big Mom got two of her commanders as like DLC. But I think the rest of the Yonko should get a DLC centered around their commanders. That would be very appreciated. Plus, I think a lot of people would really like that. I wish Jack and Drake was playable characters. Drake is in the game. I mean, the only thing that's not in the game when it comes to Drake is his hybrid form, but Drake himself is a playable character, even though he's a DLC. Yeah, his hybrid form. I mean, in the next Pirate Warriors, they could definitely do that. I know a lot of, after seeing Shanks, yeah, after seeing the Shanks DLC and Onigashima Luffy, who should really have a different moveset completely. Like, I don't understand why they didn't want to give Onigashima Luffy a new moveset. Hopefully they do in the next game. Because I feel like Onigashima characters shouldn't play like the original. But I understand that Gear 5 is the main reason to play that version of Luffy. It's just that after seeing Shanks, I want to see new movesets. But yeah, Queen, King, and Jack would all be very decent. I mean, I don't think a lot of people would play Jack, but for sure, King and Queen, because of the anime, have made a pretty big impact on the story of One Piece, especially like King being in a whole new race and everything, black people. But yeah, King and Queen would definitely sell. Will be the main selling points because I know a lot of people would play them. King would be so cool. Yeah. And after the latest episode of One Piece, I would definitely say that Blackbeard Pirates could be a very nice DLC. I think for sure, regardless of who the other person is, Burgess has to be a DLC character. Like, Burgess has been around the Pirate Warrior series for quite a long time, so I think it's only natural to have him as a DLC character. Now, besides Burgess, I mean, I would probably say Von Augur because there's not that many sharpshooters in this game. Like, surprisingly, not a lot of sharpshooters in this game. I mean, there are characters who you could say are sharpshooters, like who just use guns, because basically that would just be Burgess. I mean, not Burgess. Beje and Usopp. Which, like, looking at it, that's just two people. So I say another sharpshooter would be very nice for the game. I mean, if I had to pick a third person, I would say updated Aokiji, but let's wait. Because waiting for the anime to get to that part would definitely be appreciated. There's a lot that Pirate Warriors 5 could bring to the table. For sure, Pirate Warriors 5 will have to be up to Wano, for sure. So Gear 5 probably could potentially be a DLC character. But Gear 5, Luffy, Hybrid Kaido. We would also need a new Big Mom, because Onigashima Big Mom would have to play completely different to regular Big Mom. Because at that point, she'll have Hera instead of Zeus. And we could have Mizari. So that could be a whole new ultimate. We would need an updated version of Law and Kid. Well, let me say his full name. Eustace Captain Kido. We would have to get new movesets for them with their awakening. Updated Straw Hats would definitely be very appreciated, because this game made it shown that they have the potential to update characters. I mean, looking at Shanks, and then say what you want about Onigashima Luffy, but he has Gear 5. So, updated versions of characters would be very appreciated. Also, updated, we would have to get a DLC centered around updated versions of certain characters. For example, Zoro could definitely get a DLC. Sanji could as well. Actually, let me make a list real quick. What characters deserve their own DLC? Well, because Luffy already got his, I'll leave him out, but at the same time, they could make a new Luffy. An updated Zoro would definitely be, I feel like this is DLC worthy, because there's a large fan base around Zoro. Same with Shanks. A lot of people came back to this game because of Shanks. So why not make a DLC centered around another fan favorite being Zoro? I don't think Nami or Usopp. I mean, definitely updated movesets for both of them would be nice, but I don't think it's DLC worthy. Sanji, for sure. Like, having a whole DLC centered around updated movesets for Straw Hats would definitely be very interesting. And I feel like for sure Zoro has to be in that DLC, because everybody loves Zoro. But you could do an updated Sanji with Ifrit, and instead of making him a Sky type, you can make him a Power type or a Speed type, just anything but Sky type. Like, why is Sanji a Sky type? He should be a Sky type with Full Force Burst. I don't get why they made Sanji a sky type, but they could have just made him a speed type. Chopper, no. I mean, we need an updated Chopper. Well, not even updated. We just need a new Chopper in general. Now these three are the wild cards because a DLC for Robin would sell. And I know people would be like, "Oh, why Robin and not Nami?" Demon Robin? Demon Robin DLC? That's easily gonna make money. Frankie, I don't know, that's a 50-50, but an updated Frankie with like a full force burst that turns him into the Frankie Shogun would be very nice. Like a Frankie Shogun full force burst, I'm still surprised that hasn't happened yet, but there's a lot you could do with Frankie Shogun moveset. Brook is a wild card because the anime has been giving Brook as much sauce as they can. Like in Wano, every time Brook was on screen, he did something cool. So yeah, I'll be real with you. A DLC for an updated Whitebeard that has the potential to sell like an extra million for this game. High key. I think because Kaido got a DLC, any of the Yonko can get a DLC. A Prime Whitebeard DLC would go crazy. And especially after One Piece Bounty Rush, a phone game by the way, which has been going crazy currently with content. A Prime Whitebeard DLC for Pirate Warriors 4 would sell crazy. Updated Marco, that could be another cool DLC because Marco did a lot of attacks in Wano. So yeah, I feel like they could do anything with Ace and it would sell. Because first off, they made base roster Ace one of the best characters in the game. He literally has a kill any giant move. And it's not even like a skill he can equip. He just has that built into him, which is crazy. Kaido already has a DLC, but they could literally make another Kaido if they wanted. Like, Kaido has done enough in the anime where they could make another DLC centered around Purple Kaido. That Purple Kaido transformation, they could definitely make one centered around that, and Drunk Kaido. Like, you off rip, you can make 3 versions of Kaido. Big Mom, Onigashima Big Mom has done enough. Yeah, she's done enough where you could definitely make a moveset with Onigashima Big Mom. Because everything she did against Law and Kito in their 2v1, anything she did on Roof Piece, definitely. I mean, they could make a DLC for Katakuri. Just because I think there's still a big enough fan base for Katakuri. I feel like you could make a DLC centered around all the Blackbeard pirates. Well, just adding more Blackbeard pirates into the game, that could sell. Straw Hat Grand Fleet, I don't think these two would have a DLC, but a DLC centered around like the Grand Fleet of the Straw Hats, that could be interesting. Updated Law, already said that, and since Captain Quito, who also needs an updated moveset, since he has Killer, why not add Beppo? I mean, I know it's not much, but hey, that's at least adding one of his crewmates that he trusts in the game. Because Killer is here for Kid. He had his own DLC. So yeah, an updated moveset for Law and Kid. Adding, well, first off, new combos because Law needs new combos. Because I feel like Law has literally been the same for a long amount of Pirate Warriors. Kid needs something. So yeah, Hawkins. I mean, he doesn't deserve a DLC, but they do need to add his straw doll that he used against Luffy and Zoro. Once they do that, Hawkins is fine. Beje is fine, but everything that Kobe can do when he summons Marines, Beje should do. Because Beje needs a buff to how he does combos. Because right now, you have to do so much setup for Beje. And it's bad because I know a lot of characters, like, they depend on not getting knocked around. But Beje, if he gets knocked around, it's horrible. Because it always messes up his combos. And the thing is, if he waits too long, his soldiers that he sent out, they just come back. They just come back to him, and then you have to set up again just to get knocked around, and it's horrible. So yeah, definitely buff Beje. Honestly, Mihawk DLC after seeing the success of Shanks, Mihawk DLC would sell crazy because the Shanks fanboys came out, but the Mihawk fanboys will get that DLC. Like high key. No to Jinbei. I mean, they could give him an updated moveset, but I don't. There's not much you can do with Jinbei's moveset. Doflamingo, just look, let him have a Sky type full force burst. I'm okay with that, but you gotta change Doflamingo's typing. Because he really does not deserve Sky type. Because two of his strongest attacks are on the floor. Like, honestly, just make Doflamingo like a speed or. Yeah, make him a speed type, if anything. Same with Crocodile. Why is it that these two really don't deserve being Sky type? Crocodile hasn't even been in the air for that long for him to be a Sky type. Like, make him a power type, if anything. Hancock needs to be a power type, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, a DLC centered around updated Warlord movesets? Honestly, that could go crazy. Now, I don't know how. Actually, an updated moveset for Doflamingo, so he's not just relying on Parasite String combos. I would like that. Crocodile having a new moveset would be nice, especially if he has like cool ground combos, because Crocodile should be like a power type or something. Just anything but a Sky type. Hancock deserves to be a power type. Buggy hasn't changed since the beginning of Pirate Warriors. Now, a Buggy DLC, would it sell? I mean, probably. I feel like a DLC centered around each of the admirals would sell crazy. We already know there's gonna be an updated Aokiji. Like, there's gonna be a DLC for Aokiji. Um, a DLC for Kainu would be crazy. Same for Kizaru. Um, Green Bull needs a DLC because there's enough you could like. There's so much potential for combos for his Devil Fruit. Fujitora definitely like. You know what's crazy to me? How is Fujitora not a Sky type? Like, low key, Fujitora could definitely be a cool Sky type. Um, is DLC for Smoker or Tashigi? Probably not, because they're not really relevant at all. Oh, jeez. A DLC for Rob Lucci could be crazy. Like, Cypher Bowl Zero Lucci, well, Egghead Lucci would be crazy. Because there's a lot you could do with his moveset. Again, already talked about updated Aokiji. Definitely DLC worthy. A new Sabo? A new Sabo could definitely sell. I think there's a good enough fan base around Sabo. But I would rather, instead of him getting an updated moveset, I would rather have the commanders of the Revolutionary Army. I would rather have them get a DLC instead of an updated Sabo. Like, for sure, Karasu is a character I would love to play. Nothing for Ivankov. Sulon Carrot is all I ask for. But yeah, Sulon Carrot definitely. Nothing for Reiju or Three Stooges. Okay, which DLC character should get an updated moveset? No, nothing for Smoothie or Carrot. Hybrid Drake could definitely have a DLC. I think there's enough. There's enough content for his moveset. Same with, I don't know, probably nothing for Killer. Nothing for Uroge, or Okiku, or Kinemon, or Oden. Instead, I think I would rather have the rest of the Supernovas, mainly Apu and Bonnie. Because Apu had usefulness in Wano, and Bonnie is currently being used in Egghead. And I guess adding the rest of the Red Scabbards, I think for sure, of all the Red Scabbards, I would want Ashura Doji, Kawamatsu, and Denjiro, or Kyoshiro. Because I think there's enough to make cool stuff for their moveset. Now, should any of these characters get an update? I feel like Onigashima Battle Luffy needs an update for his base combos. Like, base combo wise, he could definitely make a updated moveset. What? Yeah, I'm good. You good? Do we have anything to drink? What do they got? leave a Pepsi out for me, please?
Somebody just ignored the camera.
Honestly, updated moveset for Hyper Kaido would be nice. But yeah, an updated moveset for Hyper Kaido. Adding his purple form, maybe a drunk state. Yeah, maybe a drunk state full force burst could be cool, or some type of ability that could like increase his damage. But maybe he'd be able to hit allies as well. Nothing for Yamato. Literally, this DLC version of Yamato is just perfect. I mean, I don't think they would add Uta in Pirate Warriors 5. I feel like, if anything, if they were to add a DLC, they could just add, like, an updated technique type Uta. Yeah, probably a version of Uta with her black wings and Taught Musica, definitely. And I don't know if they would make another DLC for Shanks. I hope not. Kobe. Okay, Kobe does need an update. Like, Honesty Impact Kobe, probably could be a nice DLC. But that's like pretty much it for like updated movesets and characters who need a DLC version. Okay. I'm probably gonna end though. Thank you all. Hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone. Probably gonna stream again. I don't know when, but I don't know. See ya. Bye bye.